Hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It is another beautiful day here in the mountains of North Carolina. A couple weeks ago, we debuted our brand new farmers market setup, our mobile farm store. And when we done that, we had a lot of y'all leave comments and suggestions about things that we needed to do or upgrades, different stuff that we could do to make that setup a little bit better. Yesterday we went to the market, shot some footage, and implemented some of those ideas and some of the stuff that y'all had talked about, and a lot of it worked out really good. So I'm gonna put some footage in here right now of the farmers market yesterday, and we'll show you what all we done. Then we'll come back. We got some work around the farm here to do today, or can't even talk. Got some work to do around the farm here today, some chores and that kind of thing. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's see what the market setup ended up looking like. Let's get some work done. All right, we are back out at Clemens today. Another variant of our setup. So made a couple changes. We have moved the tent closer to the trailer and positioned the table parallel to the walking path. We did get the rug to go on the ramp. We've added a come on in sign. These are a couple things that y'all had suggested from the last video. Still got Sandra in here. What's up, Whistle Britches?
Not much.
Slow day, ain't it?
Hanging out.
Yeah. And we added some steps with handrails. I think I got a customer right here. Let me go. They bought some cheese and some jelly.
Okay.
But anyway, a little slow today, ain't it?
A little slow.
Of course, the weather, it was predicted it was supposed to rain, but the weather looks like it's much improved for the day.
I think it's buffaloing a lot of people.
I think it is too. Yeah, it's kind of cloudy and overcast out today. But anyway, so we've restocked on some of our jams and jellies from our friends Kevin and Brandy over at Gypsy Ridge. Still got plenty of honey, and we still got plenty of granola. But these jams and jellies have gone really good. We're carrying some pineapple jalapeno, some cowboy candy, peach habanero, and that's a nice...
There's a new one.
Oh, there's a new one, yeah. Ghost Reaper jam, very hot. That comes with a warning label. But we enjoy supporting other people and helping to sell some of their product too. It gives our customers an additional product to buy. Still got a little merch, got some hats, and then of course we're in the poultry business here. All of our chicken in this cooler or freezer, beef in this one. You packed heavy on ground beef today, didn't you?
Yes.
What'd you say, 75?
75 packs of ground beef.
Yeah, because that's a big seller. Still got some steaks left. I'm surprised we still got steaks left. And then over here in the pork cooler, roasts, chops, sausages, hot dogs, all that kind of thing is in there. So, but y'all suggested, so we did add the rug. That's nice. Added a come on in sign. We do have Sandra sitting in here again today. We're still seeing folks a little hesitant about coming in, aren't we?
They weren't really hesitant at all last week.
Yeah.
They are this week.
This week they are. I don't know why that is. And then we'd had a lot of folks suggest that we get a set of steps with a handrail, and so we found these RV steps on Amazon, and that seems to work out pretty good. So let's see how the day goes. We'll kind of give everybody an overview of the numbers later on, but did want to show you all some changes that we'd made, things that we'd added. Come on, Sophie. Good girl. Is that turtle breeding? Or what is that? I think it was. Well, I guess I just interrupted the mood right there. But this guy needs a little help. Watch out. Y'all come on. Oh, Sophie. wanted to come up and see the cows, and they're not in their paddock. Oh, they've moved themselves, which is fine, no big deal. Just not getting the grass, getting pressure where we want it, but that's okay. Looks like everybody's here. Hello, cows. Y'all are not in the right spot. Why are you not in the right spot? Let's see if they'll follow us. Woo, cow! Woo, cow! Woo, cow! Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Everybody scoot. You too, little guy. Let's go. Oh, we found the buckets. Scoot, scoot. All right, we're back where we want them. All right. So I can get my bucket back. Watch out. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. A little bit of chicken feed in there. That's what I like. You're going to turn into a chicken. You look more like a ribeye than you do a pack of breast meat. Well, looks like it's mate left. Reuben, leave that thing alone. He's just trying to perpetuate his species. Oh, they'll stay in the wire. You know who said that? We've not trained on the wire, and we're hoping. Hope's not a plan. Why are we doing this?
Because they will get it.
Y'all heard it. Y'all hear where it's coming from. This ain't Chuck. This is Sandra, and everybody loves Sandra. Sandra sent y'all something a little special here. Slop bucket from the kitchen, no less. Everybody's favorite food goo. It don't smell very good. It don't look very good. But boy, they sure seem to like it. How's our buddy Patch doing over here? There's old Patch. He's a big one, ain't he? There you go. But he gets in there and gets his part, don't he? Not to be left out. chickies. Oh, hello. You need to stay back in there. All right, so these are our Cornish cross that we hatched in the incubator in the house. And everybody here's doing pretty good. I've got one dead one over here. I'll get it out. But I think what I'm going to do, we'll take the feeders and the drinkers out. Well, of course, we'll refill those. But I brought a brick of shavings down. I think we're just going to we'll just put a fresh layer on there to give them a little clean bedding. Make it smell nice. They're about ready to come out. The problem that I've got is housing space. And so we're probably going to leave them in here for about another week till we can process some birds and get some tractors available and get them moved out. There's not very many of them. I think there's about 100, give or take a few. But let's get this stuff out and get them cleaned up a little bit. Man, what a mess. I think these guys are in good shape now. Got both the feeders filled up. They're going after that. Both the drinkers are full. Good to go there. And we got some fresh new bedding. So I think we're in pretty good shape here. I'm gonna turn these lights off. Bulbs fell out of that one. This one's not even working. The other two are on. I'm gonna unplug them. Ain't no sense in burning electricity. Warm enough now. These birds will be just fine without. All right, on our two brooders down here in the barn, let's see what we got going on in here. These are a group of jackies. These are meat chickens, small batch. We bought these because we've got customers from time to time want a live bird that looks more like a traditional chicken, not a white, partially feathered chicken, but more of a barnyard kind of deal. So these are all roosters. And when these guys get fully grown and feathered out, they will look a whole lot like a Rhode Island red. I think we can turn the lights off on these guys too. Let's freshen their food and water up. I think their bedding's okay for right now. Not very many of them in here. I think it's okay. All right, got one more brooder down here at the barn. And before I show you all this, I feel like I need to prepare you. I know for, gosh, probably well over a year now, every time we go out to the egg birds, we have those stupid geese that come walking up and squawking and making all kinds of noise. You can't shoot video. Well, Sandra, in her infinite wisdom, decided that she would take a couple of goose eggs and put them in the incubator. A couple of them hatched. And while those big geese out there are obnoxious as a rock in your shoe, I gotta show y'all a couple of the cutest things you've ever seen. This is a baby goose. And one day this thing will grow up to be loud and obnoxious, and it will chase you across the field, and you'll call it stupid, and it'll be aggravating as the devil. But wait, there's more. This is the newest baby goose. It hatched 4 or 5 days ago, and it had trouble getting out of the shell. It got kind of dry, and Sandra had to help peel the shell off of it. And he's got some scabs on him, but overall, he's looking pretty good. So another stupid goose. Rest of this crowd in here, I don't know what's in here. I think I don't know. I know there are some black copper morans. Oh, which is what this guy is. That's a black copper moran. And then she's got a couple others in here. She bought a bunch of hatching eggs and put them in the incubator. They hatched, so they're doing pretty good. There's something odd about this one. I forget what it is. But about 20, yeah, maybe 20 in here with a couple of geese. But everybody's doing good. I've done filled their water up. I'll fill their feeder up. Lights probably need to stay on for these guys for a little while longer. A lot of them are still in that fuzzy stage, so. Hey, Lordy. More chickens we know what to do with around here. So I didn't come and get eggs last night. So I was trying to just get a few out. A lot of these buffs, man, they get super broody. They don't want you getting in there. You try to reach in there, they'll pick the devil out of you. So I'll just leave them till tonight. We'll come back tonight and get eggs. Clean them out. I got a few. And I found my other goose. I don't know if you can see her or not. That's her right there. She's broody, sitting on a nest, I believe. So for those of you that saw the last video, this is where we moved them out to. Man, they really enjoy this short grass. A whole lot cleaner for them. Seem to be happier. They get a little muddy down there around a drinker, but that's just the way that goes. But everybody's pretty happy. Looks good. You come in for a little snack. Lord, you eat a lot. All right. While I was out there doing chores, I discovered a little problem with one of my drinkers. Handle's broke. So we're going to have to put a rope handle in one of our drinker buckets. Need a little piece of rope. That right there will work nicely. A little drill, a little rope. That'll work. So this actually works pretty good. I'll just take my drill. Well, make sure we're going in the right direction. It's a good drill bit. Just take my drill Drill a hole in each side of it where the bale was at. Boy, it's a good drill bit. We'll take a piece of rope, just make a handle out of it. What kind of sailor knot have I done here? Try to be neat and organized, never works out. I don't want to drop that chicken poo. And we'll tie us a what a knot here. That's an official knot for those of you that may not know what a knot. I tied a knot, I don't know what it was, but it's what a knot. That's enough to make us a decent sized handle. A little extra. Take my knife everybody got all upset about. Tie us another what a knot on the other side. Pick that junk out of the way. Hang our bucket. There it is. New bucket handle. All right, y'all, I think that's probably going to about do it for today. But real quick, going back to the market. We had a pretty decent day. I think a lot of folks were buffaloed because of the weather. It was the weatherman was calling for it to be rainy, and we ended up having a pretty decent day. But I think we've seen a decreased amount of foot traffic because of the weather. Something else, I don't remember if Sonny and I talked about this when we were filming or not, but I'm hesitant to bring it up, but I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna say it. We're faced with some challenges at that farmer's market this year. Last year we were really the only full service meat vendor that was there. There were two other folks. There were some other folks there that was doing a little bit of pork and a little bit of chicken, and another guy that was there doing beef, and even he wasn't there every week. But we were there every week, full complement beef, pork, and chicken. Yesterday, there were five meat vendors there. We were there. The person that does a little bit of pork, a little bit of chicken was there. The guy that was off and on last year with beef was there. And then there was another vendor there that was doing, I think they had pork and chicken, if I remember right. And then there's another vendor there that is full service, beef, pork, and chicken. The interesting thing is they have blue and white checkered tablecloths, blue and white coolers, and they have the same menu boards as we did last year. And interestingly enough, they have the exact same sign, the same banner that we do. It says Meat Market, Regenerative Ag, all those things that we have down at the bottom of ours. It's identical. So we're faced with some challenges this year. So first off, I'm glad that we came in with a new setup and a new way of doing sales. We've had a lot of good comments about that. Folks like to be able to come into the trailer, look in the trailer, and look through those glass cases, look in those freezers, and see exactly what they've got to choose from instead of asking somebody to dig through coolers. They can make their own selections, and they can see a wide variety. They can see a wide variety of product at the same time. Now, I'll address the elephant in the room. Am I a little bit miffed about that? I am. For someone to copy, basically, except for the colors, to copy my setup and come to my market to compete with me is, well, I don't know what to say about that. I personally would be embarrassed to do that. I would not copy someone's setup and then go into their market and do it. So, is what it is. We're very thankful for our loyal customers. We've seen our loyal customers come back, and we can't thank them enough, and we certainly hope that we can continue to earn their business and maintain a good relationship and serve them well. But it also does something for us. It triggers us to have to improve, and that is the crux of the free market system. We have to do a better job. We have to be better. We've got to find a better way to do things, and I think we're ahead. I think we're a step ahead by having the setup that we do. But Son and I are talking and thinking about how do we improve what we're doing that much more. We've got to do a good job. But real quick, I want to give y'all some big numbers. We're going to post the full video over on Patreon with the full market breakdown. So if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can go over there and we'll have this, the supplemental video to this, where I give you all the numbers. I'm going to break it down in excruciating detail on how our market went yesterday. We're trying to do that for our Patreon supporters over there every week. So go over and join. If you want to see behind the curtain and you want to see what we're doing, I'm gonna tell you over there. So go over there and check that out. But for here, big numbers, we done about 40. We had 40 transactions, and those transactions were north of $40. So you can kind of do the math yourself. But go over there and we'll give you the full breakdown on what products we sold, how much of each product, and that kind of thing. And we'll try to do that for our Tuesday market too. That's a much smaller market up in Boone, but we'll try to do that one for y'all as well. So it's been a big day. I had to go in the house for a little while, and when I walked in, Sandra said, "You're hot. You're too hot." And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And she's like, "No, no, no." She said, "You're red in the face." And I did. I got pretty hot out here earlier today doing chores, so I had to stop for a little bit and break. Today is for those of you that follow NASCAR, today is the NASCAR All-Star Race, and it is held right here in my hometown, about 20 minutes down the road. And I'm getting ready to go to a watch party. So we're gonna go over there and have some barbecue and hamburgers and hot dogs and watch the race and just kind of hang out with some friends and family, and looking forward to that. Be a nice little break for the evening. So like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.